this started? Well, yes, it's a little bit of a slow season for me. The market is kind of cold from during December, January, February. I can feel that it's starting to get going again. But today I only had one shoot, so yeah, I was thinking about just going through the workflow that I do when I come back from a shoot, and just sort my images, pick the ones I'm going to edit, and discard the ones I don't want. And yeah, I think when you do like 5 shoots a day, sometimes I think it's important to have like a decent workflow to not spend too much time on picking and sorting and importing. And I will do this in two parts. The first part, I will just import the photos. I will put them in a collection. I will stack them. I will sort them. I will prepare them for later editing. So this is part 1 of 2. And I also did already import the images to my computer, because I didn't have enough ports to do that at the same time. So if anyone have like a hub recommendation for some more connections to an iMac M4, I would be glad. Please write that in the comments. I would like to get my hands on a good one. I need a display port. I need some more USB-C, I think. The M4 has 4 Thunderbolt 4 connections, I think, but that's not enough. Yeah, so let's go. I will usually I just go to the import dialog to locate the memory card from today's shoot. But in this case, like I said, I did transfer it to the computer already, just to save a port. But the workflow is exactly the same. I will, instead of adding it, I will copy it, because that's what you do when you don't work from your memory card, I hope. So I will copy it, and then this is usually what I do. I build the standard previews. I will build the smart previews, because I think it works a lot faster when you you can sift through the images a lot faster, I think. I don't know which part is the best for you can please come with tips and tricks on that as well. I don't make a second copy. I will add a collection, but I will do that manually later, because most of the times I have more than one shoot, and I will not put them in one collection. I will put them in separate collections. I don't rename my files. I apply a preset, which is this one. Pre-Adobe Color is the one I usually do. It lowers the highlights by 50, ups the shadows by 50, some minor adjustments, but that's kind of like the basic. The white balance is as shot, and the profile is Adobe Color on that one. I put my images in a subfolder. I will do like this. Today it's the 25th of February. I will do like a master folder with a date, and I will sort by original folders. So when I have more than one folder on my memory card, it will put them in the separate folders as well. I have an external drive. I have a real estate, and as you can see here, it's it's going to create that file and put the images in that folder. So then I just click import. It's populating. It's time for me to actually do some maintenance in my folders. I think I need to. I usually like collect them in the separate month and the separate year and so on, but not today. So the reason I use temp is because I'm gonna delete it from my computer later on, but not from this course. So I will actually rename that now. It's gonna be Sätravägen. It's the address. And what I do now, you see the images are imported, but still some operations go in, and it's building the smart previews and the standard previews. What I do now, I will right click, I will create a collection that is called Sätravägen. It puts the name on the folder by default, and I will put that inside a collection set. I have a collection set that is that I named real estate with the pluses, so it's on top, and this is us for a client that is this one, and I will not sync that to Lightroom, but I will create that folder, create that collection. And what I do now is I go to that one, Sätravägen, and as you can see, there's no color label on this one, and that's because when I create the collection and I haven't worked on them, the images, I just assign a red label on that. And the good thing about this is that if you have, like I do, lots and lots of collections, you can just click this little magnifying glass, go to color labels, red, and it sorts by only the red collections. And so if I keep them to collections that I haven't worked on, this is actually done. So yeah, so then only my collections that I will work on will be visible here. So that's a neat little feature, I think. Yeah, and then I use stacks for my to get a better overview of the images instead of just all these yeah, all these images. So I'm just gonna. So I will. You can do this. I have assigned a shortcut to this, but if you go to Photo, Stacking, and Auto Stack by Capture Time, see I did do my custom shortcut for that, but I will press that now. So what this does, it looks at the time between each taken shot. I know today was a bit dark, so I know I had some long exposures. I usually go, yeah, around like 25 seconds. I am not sure that I actually took 53 photos, but yeah, I will go for 29, and then I will just click stack. So now it has collected the images in separate stacks. I can see right off the bat that there are some. I had some time between some shots. So what I do now is I just sift through and yeah, merge two groups, two stacks together. As you can see, in this case, I have 3 images. That's the ambient files, the 3 ambient files, and I do have 6 more images here, which is the same. Which is the same. So I will just select the first one, hold Shift, select the other one, and press Command G. That will actually merge them into one group. Same here. I have these 6 images here, and I also have one separate. So I will just do like this. And once you get a hold of this, it's actually going to go quite fast. So I will just go to the with the right arrow and look these two. We'll merge these. That looks good. Yeah. Yeah, I did some. I actually didn't start with the ambient on this, I think. Yeah, I will sort them later. So there you go. I have 3, that's 6, looks good. 11, 9, 3, the same motive to the one to the right. No, it's in the same group. There you go as well. These 3 is just ambient. I didn't use any flash on these. Here, since I took some exterior shots with apparently not 29 seconds between, so it actually made a group of 21. So I would just ungroup by pressing Command Shift G, then I go with the right arrow and Shift, make small new groups. You can see when you get a hold of it, it goes actually quite fast. So there I'm done with the first selection, and let's just check one thing. So what I do now is I have created like a custom filter that I call real estate edits. That filter is I have just 4 columns. It's the file type, the flash state, rating, and label. I will, in this case, select the raw because I don't have any DNGs. Only the raw from the camera. The flash state did not fire. I think if I do like this, if I open, you can see I get 6 shots from this stack that actually did fire, but when they are collapsed, they're not going to show. So if I just press Command A, select all, press S to expand all stacks, you can see 152 images without the flash and 123 with the flash. It's a cool little thing if you just want, if you want to do like changes only on the flash files or only on the ambient files at once. I will not do that now, so I will be at all flash states. I will collapse all groups by selecting everything and press S again. So S is for expanding and collapsing the stacks. The rating, I use this when I am doing my final touches in Lightroom, when the images are going back to from Photoshop to Lightroom. When I have applied a preset or the final touches, I will just press like the number 3. It will mark them 3 stars. And you can see I have it turns up here like 3 stars. I have 1 photo. So if I just press the unweighted, these are the photos I yet to do my final touches on. So I will remove that, and the label, I use color labels for yellow label for the images I'm not going to edit, so they just yeah, disappear. I can make them disappear from this view, and when I have edited, or actually when I have exported the images to layers in Photoshop, I will press the number 6 to assign a red label, and then I know that those images I have worked on. So I can also remove them, the visual, from this collection. So then I know how many images I have left to work on. So the first thing I do is just go through to see what images to use. I will use the right arrow key, and I will press the number 7 on the images I know I won't be editing. So this is a very mediocre house, kind of dated. So yeah, but it doesn't have to be perfect all the time, and that's why I thought I would like to do this, because there's not only the pretty pictures that that we do as real estate photographers. We do a lot of other stuff as well. So I will remove that. All right, let's get going. So as you can see, it makes a yellow label. Here actually I did make a mistake, and I have 3 brackets with myself in, because I wanted to remove the ball that's beside the sofa. But the good thing with collections, yeah, I could actually delete it from the hard drive as well. But if I do need some images later, they are still on the hard drive. So, but if you just select those images and press backspace, it will remove them. So, and press the space bar for loop view. Just zip through. Yeah. Okay. Let's use this. Yeah, same thing here. I did think I was much smaller than I actually am. It was a very dark house. Was a little light outside, but none of the light came through into the house. I don't like that. Good. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Gotta love the colors sometimes. What's that? This is the kitchen. Sure. Then I have an exterior. I usually actually, let's see about this as well. Did try to make some detailed shots in a. I will usually just mark the files without the flash. I will usually mark them with a green label. So I press the number 8, also with the exterior, because I work differently with those. So let's see, we had some more, right? That's about it, right? Yeah. So now I made my first choices on which images I will work on. As you can see here, I have the green. I don't know why my Lightroom keeps the labels in Swedish when everything else is in English, but grön is green. So here I have those images. Yellow, this is the ones I won't be needing. And in this case, no label is the ones I am going to edit. So 26 photos at the moment. So when I have made some edits on these, like yeah, I have the presets. Maybe I would choose more of a neutral. God, this is very crooked. Thank God for the straightening tools in our softwares, right? This is very bright. I will use the plus and minus with the exposure selected to just see if we can. This is for the lights. I was trying something new that I saw Lucas do. I don't know if you're seeing this, Lucas. I am. Yeah, so I will actually leave those files for now. And then I just go through all the images, and when I have made that, say if I did it on all of these, I just select that, and I will use a shortcut that I assigned for open layers in Photoshop. Then we'll open them as stacks in Photoshop. Oh, Lucas is actually here. So I was just thinking I will do something like this in this actually mediocre house. Just prepare it, and why not edit it? I think it's kind of soothing to just, yeah, you kind of talk to yourself. Yeah, Lucas, please do. I need some company tonight, so please fire up a stream. I would love to see that. And I won't be doing mine at the same time, but so I did have some trouble with my actions last night. I did something super dumb, but you learn as you make your mistakes as well. But so I actually created some new ones and tried to get them sorted out. So let's see if they still work. Use that later. I'm not going to use that now. Oh, that was very. Let's see. Way too much flow, I think. So you can see what this gives us. You can just trying to reduce some shadows. I don't know why we still take photos in this in these rooms, but yeah, the people that are interested in living in this house needs to know if there is a washing machine, and the bathrooms. Doesn't really matter how the standard in the rooms, so you need to make the shot. You can also do it like this. You can just paint with the actually try to remove some of that. This is, I think, an obvious ambient shadow. I don't like when you get like a line on the floor, so easily removed. So let's see what we have. Yeah, instead of these colors, you get these colors. I think that's quite a lot better, and the power of flash, I think. Let's see if we can just reduce some of this ugly yellow. It's like they smoked inside or something. Do people do that nowadays? I actually did a shoot for, it's not that long ago. He's a quite famous, infamous guy here in. He has. He works at a gas station, and he's the owner. He was the owner of a gas station that is no longer there. It was like an old gas station where where you get service. They fill up the gas for you. They clean the windows, and he was a very old dude, and he had always one cigarette in his mouth when he was in the store. I always thought that was some crazy stuff with the gasoline and stuff. And then I actually shot his house for a couple of years ago, and that is actually the first time when I have encountered a human being smoking in front of me while I was taking some real estate photos. I think he lit up like 3 cigarettes on that, and I can tell you it smelled like, oh, I'm not. I don't take any issues with it, but when if you're smoking all the time, have smoked inside for decades, I needed to just clean myself afterwards. So, but that's the beauty as well with real estate photography. You actually meet the most craziest people, the most fun people as well. I think we can do like this. Yeah, a bit too much. So I would love to hear other stories as well. I do not have that many crazy stories. I do have friends that has crazy stories, but if you go way back in your memory, you might pick up something or two that that actually maybe it's a trauma, maybe it's I don't know. Yeah, because you're right. The lots of houses in Sweden is actually very nice. People do spend fortunes on interior design, but there is, I would say, of course, that's what you see. This is like 75% of the things I see. Renovated in the mid 90s or built in the early 2000s and nothing done, just the orange floor and oh yeah, but yeah, the Zoolander. Yeah, could be him. I don't think he had the Magnum steel or what it was. His name was Bant. I do think he's still alive, but he was very old. He is very old if he is still alive. So yeah, but yeah. So I will just. This was mainly for. You can see me set up the images. I will grab some dinner. I think. Maybe take a shower. I do feel a little bit of a cold coming, but I will sometime, if not every image in this shoot, I will absolutely edit some. And as I said, I think it's quite yeah, it's cool to see, cool to show the real life, not only the perfect Scandinavian interior style. So I will, yeah, I will just show you what I do then. I will flatten this. I will save that, and it will come back to Lightroom. And as you can see in this library filter that I use, there's a TIFF file there now. It wasn't there before, and that's the one. So I just make some minor adjustment on that. I did actually use Camera Raw in Photoshop, so, but the way I would usually do it, I would just, yeah, do a minor, the last, maybe do some color corrections as well. Oh, actually, I think if you haven't tried it, and if you're using Lightroom, I actually think you can do a mask with the color range, and then you can use the spot color. Is it? No, point color. Actually thinks that's quite good. Sometimes. I also actually have that in preset as well, because I tend to get the same colors over and over again, so it's a good thing to just tone them down a little. So when I'm done with yeah, like that, I will assign a 3-star, and if I have more images, it will go through, and if I have yeah, now I don't have, let's do it like this. I will do a just a fast little what are these called? I don't know. So I will just, so if I have edited that one, I put the number 3, and if I have this enabled, the unrated, yeah, only the images that I have to work on are there, and then yeah, you get the idea. So, well, that's about it for now. So easy way to import, sort, just cull through, and then just get ready to edit. We'll talk to you later, Lucas. I hope you find the strength to do it. I would love to. I was just thinking about it. See, I think earlier today, or maybe yesterday, that I was wondering which day you. I know you have. Was it Thursdays? Or, oh, I don't know. Looking forward to it, and I hope you. If you watch this, I hope you. Yeah, got something out of it. I will catch you in part 2. So take care.